Wilson, 1070.
Hey, Vooch, thank you for your time. So I just wanted to ask you, you guys are in a very unique circumstance, being the fact that the majority of your players are healthy and those that were injured are working their way back into the game. How important is it for you to have the entire team pretty much at this stage, given the circumstances?
It's very important, especially the players that were, some of them that were out, were very, very major players for us. So when you have, 15 guys available, especially in the situation we are when we play every other day, when there's a lot of games in a short amount of time, it's very important to have everybody ready, everybody good to go. And it's the same case for in regular season. Whenever you miss guys, it's difficult. It changes, the lineups, it throws off the rhythm, and it's just different to play. So we're happy to have everybody back. Obviously, the guys that were injured, it's going to take a little bit of time for them still to get back into game shape 100% and be able to play more major minutes. But we're happy to have everybody here, and little by little, hopefully, we can get everybody on the same page.
Thank you.
Christian Brewery, WFTV Channel 9.
Hey, Vooch, I'm working on a story about Desmond Meade. I know you guys have had some conversations with him and the voting shirts that you wore. What's it mean for you to see LeBron hop on with 100,000, Michael Jordan with 500,000 to really push this forward after what you guys kind of started with those shirts?
I think voting is one of the best ways to make a change, and so I think it's important to have everybody involved, to give an opportunity to everybody to vote. And it's been an issue in the last elections. Not everybody was able to actually vote, so I think that's a great thing for that they're doing. Especially when you have a platform like we do. You include LeBron and then Michael Jordan, two of the probably biggest guys ever in basketball to do that. Sends a huge message to everybody.
Josh Robbins, The Athletic.
Nick, what kind of impact did Jacques Vaughn have on your career?
I had a big impact, coming from Philly, where it was my first year. I had up and downs, and I wasn't playing as much. Coming to Orlando, he gave me minutes from the beginning. I had to earn them, obviously, in training camp. But once I did, he gave me the starting spot, and he stood behind it. And obviously, I was young, and I wasn't, always, playing well. You're going through up and downs as a young age, but he stood behind me and he believed in me, and so that meant a lot to me. And just worked with him every day. I learned a lot from him, and to this day we have a good relationship, and we talk about it. And for different reasons it didn't work out. So he left, but for me he was great, and he kind of gave me that push that helped me get to where I am today.
Josh Cohen, OrlandoMagic.com.
Hey, Vooch. When you first met Jonathan Isaac a few years ago, could you tell right away that he had the right work ethic, the right attitude to become not just a good player, but also someone who could overcome adversity?
Well, I don't think when you meet somebody the first time, you can figure it out right away. But yeah, as we spend more time, you kind of see, what kind of guy he is, and how he's dedicated. And I think that he's matured over the years that we've been here. His confidence has grown. I know he was able to work on his body a lot. That also helped with his confidence. But there was one time when I had fractured my hand and he was out his rookie year, and we worked together a lot. We got together a lot to get back. And he was pushing himself. I was trying to help him as well. Sometimes at a young age, it's not always easy. You're trying to find yourself, trying to figure out yourself, and you don't really know, how it has to be done. So it takes time, and I think that over the years he's been able to figure that out. And unfortunately, he had some issues with injuries, but he's always managed to come back, better. And so hopefully this will be the case this time again.
Dan Savage.
Vooch, how do you mentally prepare for these games? Under normal circumstances, you'd ramp into a regular season, but in this case, you start off with perhaps, one of your most critical regular season games to date.
Well, you just have to, get mentally prepared for it. I feel like we did have a good 3 weeks of work since we've been here, and then before that, also, back the Rice facility where we did a lot of individual work for almost 2 months, and so we feel like we're in a good place. I think we're prepared, we're motivated, and I'm sure Brooklyn is as well. So we expect a good game, but mainly the thing is just be mental. You just have to be mentally prepared. No, we know our bodies. We know we're ready. We went through 3 scrimmages as well, so it's probably not going to be the same as when we game 1 of a 82 game season is going to be a little different, but that's why the mental approach is so important. So hopefully we can be the ones more ready and be ready from the jump ball and have a great game, because it'll be a huge win for us.
Any other questions for Nikola Vucevic? Pat Welter, Spectrum Sports.
Vooch, I saw that your jersey message is going to be equality. So I was just curious, how you came about choosing that and what it means to you.
I mean, I think the word explains itself pretty well. It's just I feel like we're all equals among each other, no matter our race, no matter our religion, no matter anything. Our differences, we are all equal, should be treated equal. So I think that from that's just the word that had the most kind of powerful message for me, and then I want to choose it. And so I think that it's a great job that the NBPA and NBA came up with to have that on our jersey. I think it can send a big message to the world. And so yeah, for me it was just that we're all equals, no matter our differences and race, skin color, whatever it is. And so hopefully it sends a good message out there to the world.
Hey, Vooch, I think that's a good one to end on.
Right.
Thank you.